Okay, two things right now. Number one, my ankles have been off for like 2 months, right? For like 2 months, my ankles have been off. Sometimes God will pop them where they feel better, and I'm like, oh, sweet, it's better. Blaza, blaza, Awesome, I don't have to worry about my ankles anymore. But then something will happen and they will go back out of place, right? So, right now, God just popped them again. One, while I was in bed because I pulled it. I pulled it from behind and it popped, right? The other one right now, I swear, it was right when I sat down to draw. I had to start drawing this picture that God told me to draw. Um, I thought about, oh, thank God my other ankle popped today. Like, I was like, oh, yeah, he popped that ankle. And then this one popped, which is the one that really needs to get popped, right? This one popped. And I feel if, first of all, it feels so good. Like, I'm so thankful for this, right? So here goes that video. But then, two, God has been putting these images in my mind that I'm supposed to draw. So I'm going to draw them and then I'm going to make the video of like what, or I don't know. Should I just make it in this video? All right. I'm going to make it real quick and then I'm going to show you, right? Okay, first, I'm just going to talk it out because I don't know how beautiful it's going to look, but in my mind, it's very beautiful. But physically, I don't know because I don't draw very much. But he just wants, I guess, he wants me to just talk it out while I'm drawing it to you. So basically, the first one is a picture of you. This is you. You are that's your knees, right? And here goes your hands, your arms. Here goes God's hand. And his fingers, right? They're up. These are his nails. And I guess I could have drew a thumb right here, right? There goes his thumbnail. And he's got more fingers back there too, right? Like boom, boom. Perfect. Your arms, these arms right here, this is you. Or us. Here goes a pile of your fear. This is fear. Or pain. Or things like that, right? Just darkness. So that's you. This is your hand, and your arms are handing over all of that fear, pain, darkness, all of that into God's physical hand, okay? So basically, envision yourself literally letting it go and putting it inside of God's hands. Like, in your mind, picture that. Every time you start to feel these things, fear, pain, darkness, any kind of darkness, like anything. My mind's not coming to it right now because I'm drawing right now, but any type of darkness that you can think of that I'm talking about. When you do hand it over to God, remember to completely cut it off. That is nothing of your concern anymore. That is not your business anymore. You can go on in a beautiful life over here and live your life with a pretty smile on your face, okay? And God has took care of all of this. Okay, and then here goes picture number 2. I put a number 2 there, so if you go back in the video and you want to see it again. So basically, he told me, so here goes you again. You. Picture your face being this way. So it's like your eyes, nose, and mouth right here. That's you. Here, I'll give you some hair. Okay? That looks like a crown, actually. Okay, anyways. So, here goes your body. and your arms, right? So here goes somebody you're talking to. Like right here, just, I'm not going to give them a face. They could just be anybody, right? And their body. And yeah, they're like talking to you. They're like, hey, what's good? Boom. Regular conversation, right? Here goes you trying to have this regular conversation too. But God is telling me to tell you that half of you, like half of you, when you're having any regular conversation, you just think it's something regular, right? When you are going through any conversation, half of you needs to still be with God. Like, I literally want to say more than half of you, but half of you. Like, let's start with half of you still needs to be with God. So here goes God right here. And I want to draw his hand really beautiful, like a beautiful hand, right? Because that's how I see it in my brain. But it's not coming out right. And that makes me very sad. um, God, help me draw your thumb. Like, help me draw your thumb, right? But yeah, you're holding on to God's pinky. And you're just like, okay, hey, what's good? Like, having this conversation, and you're holding on to God's hand. And I think that's cute. I gave you a crown. I gave us. This is us right here. Right? Because you are going to have conversations that you're just thinking you're going into this innocently. You don't know. The thing is that people come to you at any kind of angle, from all angles, from every angle, right? And it's hard to explain that to somebody who's young because, like, you have to just experience it. But I don't want you to also be like jaded so young to where you're cutting things off that, you know what I mean? I still want you to enjoy life. So I don't want you to have to worry or stress about, oh, they're coming at me from angles. No, if half of you is with God, you will never have to worry about what type of angle anyone is coming at you for. You will never have to worry. If half of you is just with God in every conversation, that's what that picture was supposed to be. I might not even show that picture because it's not even a good picture of the picture that I'm trying to say. But if half of you is with God, you will never have to worry about no type of angles, if anybody ever has an angle, okay? So basically, life is just barely life, all right? It's barely life. It's barely real. Where it's real at is in your spirit. So if half of you can be with God through everything, like not just through conversations with other people, but with everything. Are you cleaning your house? Half of you be with God. Are you doing homework? Half of you be with God. Are you at work and you have to be doing projects and things for your boss and getting yelled at or something like that? Half of you be with God. It doesn't matter. No weapon formed against you will ever prosper. So be with God. Like, pay attention to God and how much do you think he'll ever let anything happen to you if half of you is with God at all times?